This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Canes will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Breaks free. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Physical run earns the 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Wow, that is dedication to this running game. 3rd down and goal, you give it to the running back, and let's give credit to that offensive line. Good job of getting low and getting movement in the trenches there to give him enough room to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. There's the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now here's the toss play. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Toss it to the back, running left. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he keeps it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progression.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The balls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, toss play is pretty when you can get this kind of yards. Pulling offensive linemen, get out in front, do their job. The back has got to give credit to that convoy of blockers opening up the field on that run.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami.
That's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's got it in the open. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's the tight end who grabs it, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 20. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They're going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. This will be marked down about the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. The tight end makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. And that catch is hauled in.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Catch made by the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
They pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So the decision is, it's a fake. They're looking to throw for it. Oh, and they stop him. Not fooled by the fake, and it's short of the first down. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's a quick grab. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Could take it all the way. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Quick pass, the catch is made.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And the Vols are in the red zone now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
First and goal, Tennessee.
The Vols looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Ball handed off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made across the middle by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the receivers got it.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This was a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Launching one to the end zone. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And the trick play doesn't fool him on 3rd down. 4th down now. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking to throw here. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.